lip augmentation, fat removal from her cheeks, and reshaping of her lower eyelids. The brand new Marsha Medelberg.
Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, and if you're new here, hi, my name is Alexis Blake. I am a trans woman and I share my life, stories and opinions on social media. How is your week going? I hope it's going fabulous. So today's video, before we dive in, as always, grab a cup of tea, coffee or glass of wine, and we're going to dive straight into this new style video, which I'm really excited about because oh my gosh, when I saw when I saw this clip, I was gobsmacked. Okay, right, picture this. I'm on my lunch break at work, having my salad, flicking on social media, and this clip comes up on Instagram. It's about a show called The Swan. We didn't have this in the UK. It's an American show, so when I saw this, I was like, what is this show? They only ran for a couple of seasons in 2004 and 5, I believe. It was a reality show where they got lots of women who were insecure and didn't like the way that they looked. They gave them loads of plastic surgery, locked them away with no mirrors for 3 months. They then showed themselves, then the winners of that, who did the best, competed in a beauty pageant. How problematic. Wild. However, we're going to look at one specific transformation today. I feel like, because I've had a lot of plastic surgery, as you might be able to tell or might not be able to tell, I find it fascinating, plastic surgery, and why people have the incentive to get the surgeries that they get. Because I know why I got each of mine, obviously a lot to do with gender dysphoria, but why other people? I think it's fascinating. So let's watch this clip and react to this transformation from The Swan. Don't forget, if you like this kind of content, you do want to see more of these styles of videos of me reacting to like plastic surgery, extreme makeover, The Swan, things like that, please like, subscribe and hit that notification bell and let me know in the comments below, and I of course will make more of these styles of videos.
I'm 23 years old. I want to be invisible. I just don't want people to notice me. I don't want people to see me. I don't look at people in the eyes. I look at the ground when I'm walking. My weight and my nose makes me feel uncomfortable with myself. I've got hair, and that is one of the reasons why I don't want people to notice me. I have arm hair too, which I normally try to cover up. I feel completely unbearably disgusted with myself. I've been called sir, and I've been asked if I was a boy or girl. It was devastating.
She'll have a nose job, brow lift, liposuction under her chin, lip augmentation, fat removal from her cheeks, and reshaping of her lower eyelids. The brand new Marsha Medelberg.
In shock. You look out of this world.
I'm feeling good.
Let's all just collectively pick our jaws up off the floor. So let's rewind a little bit. What really confused me in that initial thing, so obviously she might suffer from PCOS or some sort of a hormone imbalance that caused the hair to grow on her arms and face, which I get. I had a beard once upon a time. Laser, like, what I mean by that is that's an issue that's giving her these insecurities that could have been fixed with laser. The next thing that she mentioned, she was a little bit unhappy with her weight. I mean, aren't we all? But there was nothing wrong with her size. Like, she was just a normal, I'd say if not slimmer size, which was wild. And then her nose. Those are the things that I picked out from what she said. But then the surgeon goes on to like, so we're going to do a chin, her nose, the eyebrows, the eyelids, everything. I was like, but that's not her insecurity. Like, don't get me wrong. Okay, right. I am pro-surgery. If the person getting it is getting it for the right reasons, the surgery is for them, to benefit them, and they want it specifically. And to also keep it in check that surgery can be addictive like anything. If someone says has really small boobies and they want bigger boobs, of course, if something you think about over time, you plan, you prepare, you get breast augmentation, that will boost your confidence. I get that. But by the sounds of things, from what I just gathered from that clip, like, let me just rewatch it. What surgeries did they say?
A nose job, brow lift, liposuction under her chin, lip augmentation, fat removal from her cheeks, and reshaping of her lower eyelids.
There was like 5 or 6 surgeries there. So I think a lot of that was just unnecessary in my opinion. She was a beautiful girl. She had her own insecurities, which we all have our own insecurities, don't we? So I get fixing your insecurities, but going extremely beyond that, I don't think was personally necessary. I mean, she looked beautiful after, so hopefully her confidence will. I did try and deep dive and find her now. Couldn't. I literally was going across all social medias. I was digging and digging and I couldn't find her. She didn't do the reunion, the 20-year reunion. So I couldn't find her. So I hope she's thriving in life and happy and loving herself. Let's look at some of the comments on this video. Top comment, she literally needed a haircut, some cute clothes, makeup, and probably to get her hormones checked. Most controversial, she looks fantastic in that after that video, lol. fair enough. She probably just got PCOS and needs to get her hair done. Or like, that's the thing, like surgery is so subjective, isn't it? Because what someone feels like they need to get, other people might not think that. So it's just down to the person and how they feel about themselves. What I will say, and I remember, because I'm 31, I remember the 2004, 2010 era, that sort of 5-10 years around surrounding that. There was so much emphasis put on celebrity and women as a whole. Obviously, I was a little boy back then, or a teenage boy, but I remember seeing all these news articles and all these magazines, and the front covers were always women without makeup on, looking rough or aging or body or being overweight. Like, I remember seeing interviews with celebrities where they would be asked to get weighed by the presenter, be like, well, you've gained weight, and it was just there's so much focus put on, sorry if this sounds mansplaining, I really don't want it to come across like that, but I remember feeling sorry for women, because I just thought, this is a lot of pressure to put on all women to look a specific way all of the time. It is impossible. No one does. Not even someone who looks like the society's beauty standard back then. If someone looked like that, they wouldn't look like that all the time. They'd get spots, they'd have bad hair days, they'd bloat, like, and it was just so unachievable and unrealistic. It's almost heartbreaking now, like when we think back and when we look back, everything that came out of that, it's just so negative and wild. I think we've moved forward as a society for like beauty standards. Don't get me wrong, I think we still have a lot of bad things. I think there's a lot of pressure put on women to get injectables done, BBLs. I know there is so much still, and it's something that fascinates me. And I do watch videos on YouTube in my own time of all that sort of thing. But I think the beauty standards have changed, and I think they're a lot less, but they're still definitely prevalent in today's modern society. I think the Kardashians have a huge influence on the beauty stand we hold. So for a while, they all had BBLs. They've shrunk down now. We're seeing everyone shrink. I think they hold a lot of responsibilities in, like, people look to them as to what's fashionable, and then it trickles out. And then there's Ozempic as well. Like, there's so much going on, but I think it's fascinating. Don't get me wrong, she was beautiful before, she was beautiful after. I don't think she needed all of that surgery, but I just hope that it made her feel beautiful and confident, because that's the most important thing about getting plastic surgery. Like, for me, it was how I felt on the inside, but it's to make yourself feel great. And then that insecurity about the nose or the arm hair, that's not holding you back. You can just be your true self and thrive, and I hope she is. Anyway, that's my little thought on that little clip. I hope you enjoyed this sort of off-kilter video that's a bit different for me. I really love talking about this stuff. Plastic surgery as a whole fascinates me. Beauty standards fascinate me. Like I said, injectables, the whole Ozempic and Manjaro thing, that's like spreading like a wildfire today, and obviously the negative side effects that are coming out of that. Anyway, these are all just other things that I find personally interesting, and I'm more than happy to make content on if that's something you want to spread away, to stretch away from just trans-specific content. Thank you so much for watching. If you're still here, please like and do the notification thing. What do I normally say? Please like and notify. No. If you like this, if you enjoy this kind of content, please like and hit that notification bell. I post 1 to 2 videos every week, and me and my partner Liam have our podcast, The Blake Debate. That's also coming out on this channel every 2 or 3 weeks-ish. It just depends. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope you all have a lovely week. Oh my god, why did I go awkward? I went really awkward. I think there was something else I was going to say, but I forgot. Anyway, thank you. Goodbye. I'm going to just leave now. Goodbye.